Hi guys, welcome. Okay, I'm here for the first live stream of the day. I should be on again later tonight, but anyhow, we will see how many we can get through right now. I think she's taking a nap. We'll see. Pretty sure she's fallen asleep. Okay, first person I have here is Stojans for general. Stojans general. Life changes for the better quickly. First thing that comes up around you. You might have an opportunity to start a side business or have a business relationship that's got long-term potential that could be very fruitful. It also looks like you're not holding yourself back. Life changes for the better quickly. You're prepared for it. You have strength around you and you're about to go through a personal transformation. Cause for celebration comes in around a new business endeavor. Not bad. Mustafa, general for today. Focus. Practical focus, slow and steady wins the race, and you should accomplish quite a lot. Out of the blue, when you least expect it, you could see or run into somebody you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. Walking away from something that no longer serves you brings in divine timing. Life starts to move forward quick today. Or something happens that shifts the energy today pretty quickly. Talia, general for tomorrow. General for tomorrow. Not holding yourself back tomorrow, but slow and steady wins the race. The energy of tomorrow is very nice. You've got the Lover's card. Could be spending time with a soulmate, could be talking to a soulmate, or you could be meeting one right through divine timing. Not holding yourself back. Things seem to get unstuck tomorrow. Balance comes back to your life. Two of Pentacles. Ronnie, general for the week ahead. General for the week ahead. Things move forward quickly and change for the better this week. Growth transformation comes in, and you could be at the right place at the right time, which could also bring in a Scorpio. You got a Pisces around you. Practical ideas for a new business, a side business, and a relationship with somebody business-wise that's long-term, well-balanced with deep roots. It also looks like you're prepared. If you're thinking about or you're working on a side business, you're prepared for success. Things are moving forward, but at least before the end of the year. Four of Wands is always positive. Spending time at home, redecorating your home, upgrading your home, or it could be upgrading a relationship. Whatever it is, Four of Wands this week is positive. Mustafa, will I get a passing grade on the accounting homework if I turn it in today? It was due last night. All right, will I get a passing grade? You will get a passing grade. They'll take off some points for it being late, but you're going to pass. Mr. Maurice, for me in October and November. Okay, what's happening here? October and November. You may be walking away from something that no longer serves you. Eight of Cups. Got good karma coming in around you, and life changes for the better quickly. Between now right through the end of the year. Towards the end of the year, you're feeling a little bit more balanced. You've stepped into your strength and happiness has come in. could be getting a job promotion or changing jobs before the end of the year or around the beginning of the year. The Lover's card, if you're not involved with someone, soulmate relationship starts before the end of the year. If you are with someone, your relationship should be on the right track and you should be feeling good about it. You also may be doing some sort of a creative project together. It could be something around the home. It could be something that's like a hobby. Whatever it is, it's positive. If you have a wish in October or November, put it out into the universe. Life starts to pick up. The pace starts to pick up. You may be working more, or you could be working more at your current job, or you could be putting in extra work on a side thing, starting a side business, or researching a side business, investigating a side business. Life changes for the better quickly in the next couple of months, and you're not holding yourself back. So it looks like the end of the year finishes pretty strong for you. Mustafa. Will the new clothes I'm buying for my new regular fashion look at school suit me nice and attract more women towards me? Okay. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit more eye-catching. You're going to stand out and people are going to take notice. Cinnamon, what's happening for me this week coming up? No longer holding yourself back. You may walk away from something that you feel isn't working for you, which then brings in a new soulmate connection. Could be a Scorpio. You're about to go through a positive transformation. Persistence. Persistence and perseverance brings you to being at the right place at the right time. Water sign comes in. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You got a lot happening this week. Energy around you is very positive. T. Vet, General. First thing that comes in around you is a wish. Put it out into the universe. You have an Aquarius around you may be spending time with, and general happiness over the next couple of weeks, feeling pretty positive. Passion comes in around somebody you haven't seen or spoken to for quite some time. Could be a soulmate relationship. That might be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Intuition is heightened, and you have money coming in with the Nine of Pentacles. Tanya, will my mom let me keep the new cat? Will my mom let me keep the new cat? I'm only getting a 33% chance yes. You just might kind of have to work on her a little bit. She may be resistant at first and then give in. Mustafa. See it yet. So let me do TD. Oh, TD did one for Vicky. Okay. Coco, October. October reading for Coco Love. Somebody from your past may be coming back, Six of Cups, but they may be somebody that's disappointed you in the past and you're feeling very undecided and even anxious about it. They may come back, but they don't give you the respect that you deserve, or they don't put in enough effort. They may even be involved with somebody else, so you may decide to tell them that you don't want to be involved with them. You feel a little bit betrayed by this person. You do have a wish, put it out into the universe, and divine timing, being at the right place at the right time, can bring in a Taurus, could also bring in a Sagittarius. No longer waiting for your ship to come in. You're starting to take control of your life, and your life moves forward pretty quickly. You may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan before the end of October that makes you feel relief. Priscilla, how does Antonio feel about our connection? He's very undecided. He's got indecision around him, and he's slow moving. So I don't know when the last time you spoke to him was, because he might not be, like, there may be a gap here in communication. It shows that you have a little anxiety around the situation in the upcoming weeks. He might be pulling his energy away a little bit. T-Vet General Love. Choices comes in around you. Things change for the better quickly. You got a Capricorn, you have a Sagittarius, you have a Pisces. Be careful with this card if you don't want children. Otherwise, it's excellent when it comes to love, money, abundance, fertility, that kind of stuff. Feeling like finally I can exhale. I got a couple of choices. You have a Pisces, a Sagittarius, a Taurus, an Aquarius, and possibly a Scorpio coming in. Plus, you have abundance. You got money coming in, too. You could be having maybe a nice Venus transit or something, Venus and Jupiter, that's bringing a lot of wealth into your life when it comes to love and money before the end of the year. Beautiful one, General. You might have a little anxiety around you. You may be feeling a little bit like you're kind of stuck in the mud or like things aren't moving forward, but the energy should shift coming up because the world is at your feet. And also, you got a Sagittarius around you that could be significant, and a Taurus. Be careful that you don't get involved in a third-party situation. Three of Cups is in reverse. Being at the right place at the right time can bring a Leo in. The Leo may be a business thing. Three of Pentacles is usually a business thing. It doesn't have to be. It's a relationship that is grounded with deep roots that usually lasts. There's a lot of respect. I like Three of Pentacles. It's usually a business thing. It doesn't have to be, though. Life starts to move forward between now and the end of the year pretty quickly, but you might feel like certain areas are just a little bit stuck. Vicky, what are R's feelings after the text I sent last night? Okay, I don't know what you said, or if you guys had a conversation, or if it was just a text that went unanswered, but he looks like he's pulled his energy way back, and he's not putting in any effort right now. Eight of Pentacles is in reverse, and he's taken his focus off this situation, and the Four of Wands is also in reverse. There's a little anxiety around the situation. He may be feeling there's anxiety. So he may be afraid of what's going to happen next, or he may be, I don't know. There's something about the situation that's made him very nervous. And he feels a little bit like he's stuck, and he feels like he's got the world against him. Something just may be going on around him. And you know how sometimes when you're in the middle of something, everything is too much to handle? He feels a little overwhelmed right now. Diana, what are Brendan the Sagittarius' true intentions? Brendan the Sagittarius. Love cup is full. He's undecided, but he's got feelings. So you may have to just give it a little bit of time to let the situation kind of work itself out. And it does look like he's focused, Page of Pentacles, and he's being practical. So he's not like, you know, head in the clouds kind of a thing. He feels a little bit unbalanced. He's a little unsure, but he does have feelings. So let's just give it a little bit of time and let's see if things work themselves out. I think that's what's going to happen. Things will just work themselves out with him. Mustafa, can you tell me more about my new fashion look? Cologne, cosmetics, and vibes I'm trying to give off that will affect my love life and draw women once I go shopping and get them all very soon. See, you can't, like, one look is not going to attract women. Like, for me, I don't like cologne. So if somebody was wearing cologne, like if I'm out for a run, I sometimes, like, a guy will drive by in a car and he's got so much fucking cologne on, I can smell it while I'm outside. I don't like cologne, but some women do. So, you know, you're not going to find one look that's going to attract everybody because everybody is different. I don't like cologne. I don't care for jewelry on men. I'm usually, depends what kind it is. But that's me. You know what I mean? So I tend to like men who are a little bit rough. You know, like, I don't know. Like, I'm not into somebody who's like super pretty. It was just never my thing. So everybody's different. But the thing is that if you look good, or if something changes about you, people will notice you. So that's positive. And it looks like people notice you and your love life moves forward quickly. Being at the right place at the right time helps. And I would also always go back to do it for yourself. So, for example, if you're buying some kind of cosmetic, you know, whatever it is, it would be, you know, I do it for myself because I like this better, not because I want you to like it better, right? Because that energy of doing something for somebody else, it works the opposite. Like, you have to do it for yourself. Like, I go out running every day because I don't like being this heavy. I find it uncomfortable. I'm not comfortable at this weight. Not because anybody else has told me I need to lose weight. Or because I want to attract a lot of different men. I don't care. Like, I want to lose the weight for myself. I want to get back into my clothes. So go into it with that, you know, with that kind of an outlook. Like, what am I going to do to make me feel better about myself? And then you will wind up attracting more women, no matter what it is that you do, because everybody's going to be attracted to something different. Like I said, cologne, with that, I can't. I don't like cologne. It's just not my thing. I don't care for it. So everyone is going to be attracted to you for a different reason. But if you go into the shopping spree with, what do I do for myself because I like the way it looks, that's going to give you more confidence, and that's the confidence that's going to attract people. Confidence attracts people. Like, the inner confidence and not being needy and wanting, that brings people in. Like, there's always something that's a little bit mysterious, or somebody that's not always in your face, that there's a level of curiosity that we want to know more about. But that comes from within. It's not something that you put on. So keep in mind that is when you go with the idea that I want to please myself, not anyone else, because you please yourself and that radiates out. When is the ex-Scorpio going to break up with her current partner? Is there a breakup coming soon? I don't think that they're going to break up anytime soon. It looks like right now the love cup is full and there's some strength around the situation. I wouldn't sit around waiting for that to happen because I don't think it's going to happen real soon. Mustafa, I'm honestly not trying to make Miriam jealous, but how would she feel if she saw me walk past her in the hallway with my new fashion look and strong cologne that fills up the entire hallway? She would think you were trying to impress her. But she's a little bit, full of herself. So, she would think you were trying to impress her, even though you're not. But she would think you were trying to impress her. She would think that or you were trying to get her attention. Sue, my brother wants to know if Rosie is worth talking to and investing time in. Yeah, I think so. I don't see why not. TD General for the week. This week may start off a little bit out of balance, but as the week goes on, intuition is heightened, money is flowing to you, and you have divine timing setting things up for you. You have a wish, put it out in the universe. Things this week can change for the better quickly. You got some good karma coming back to you. Things speed up when you don't hold yourself back. You have an earth sign coming in this week, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Mustafa. How the girl I met at the cafe react if I was dressed in my new fashion and cologne and walked up to her and gently told her she's the most beautiful girl in the world I've ever seen. Blushed and walked away smiling. First, she might get a little bit embarrassed, only because you take her by surprise. And then balance comes back into the situation and she's really impressed because she's pretty confident, right? But you would catch her off guard. She wouldn't be expecting that because people don't usually do stuff like that. And she would be impressed and it would at least open up the door for conversation the next time you see her. She would be impressed. First, she might be a little embarrassed and taken off guard. Mima. Let me see the question here. Hang on. All right, I don't see it. Maybe I just don't see it yet. Okay, so let me do Goddess. Reading on job search and when I will find a job. Okay. Job search. Be careful that you're not holding yourself back. Once you stop holding yourself back and you're really going for it, or you're really not afraid, or you let the resistance down, things fall into place pretty quickly and you have the Nine of Pentacles come in, which means that money is flowing to you. It could be as soon as the next 2 weeks you could find a job. And it would be transforming and it would lead to all 10 cups being full. 2 of Spades within the next 2 weeks, I'm thinking. Amima, why do I put people off? I get the vibe that people don't like me or believe in me. I know that you're not going to please everyone, but I feel like a lot of people don't like me. I don't know that that's true. I don't think that that's true. It actually shows that you have a lot of respect. People give you a lot of respect, and you're constantly growing and changing. You're very creative, and you have a wish around you. Um, okay. The only thing that I can say is that if you're feeling that way, right? There's a couple of things. When you feel that way, like you feel like people don't like me, that goes out into the universe, which means you're gonna be finding yourself in situations that you call in that, like, all right, do you ever have somebody say, oh, I went car shopping and I'm going to buy a red Honda, and now all of a sudden you go out and all you see are red Hondas because you were talking about a red Honda, so that's been called into your perception. So when you focus on, I feel like people don't like me, or I feel like I put people off, you find yourself in situations that will prove to you that you're right, that people don't like you and that you put people off. The more you focus on that, the more it's going to show up. It's like, I sometimes feel invisible, right? Like, doesn't anybody see me? Like, I sometimes I feel like I'm invisible. And when I focus on that and I think about that, I prove to myself I'm invisible. And my yoga teacher, when I first started learning how to teach yoga, she used to say that to me. She used to say, you put yourself in the back of the classroom by the door, you sneak in, you sneak out. It's almost like you were never here. She's like, you make yourself invisible. So it's like we're carrying that with us. So we're putting that out into the universe, and then it comes back at us. Now, to me, back at that time when I first started to learning how to teach, I was in a place where, I'm not even kidding you, I felt like the only time I was a fucking human being was when I was on the mat. I felt like for the rest of the time I was being kicked around like a stray dog. Now, at that time, if you watch the video that I put up about Matt and Sarah, which was a few weeks ago, where he used to say things to me like, you think I like you and I don't like you. You think I have feelings for you and I don't have feelings for you. And you make me feel uncomfortable and I don't want you around. So I had all of this like energy coming from him, like, I don't want you here, or you think that I'm into you and I'm not. So I guess I was carrying that around, and I was putting out into the universe, like, if I just kind of slip in and slip out, well, then it's okay that I'm here, right? Like, I wasn't the kind of person that got there early to like hang out and talk to people. I snuck in and snuck out because I felt like, well, if I'm not really here, then nobody will care I'm here and nobody's going to tell me to leave. That's terrible. That's really terrible to feel that way. But that's how I felt. And obviously, I put it out into the universe because she picked it up and she said it to me. Not, she wasn't saying it to me to be mean. She was saying it to me because she wanted me to not feel that way anymore. She wanted me to not act like that. She wanted me to have, she used to say, you have such a presence, but yet you slip in and slip out so fast, it's like you were never here. Why are you putting yourself in the back? It's like, don't put baby in the corner. That's, I was doing it to myself. So if you kind of just let go of the idea that people don't like me, because there are going to be people that don't like you, and those people could just be assholes, and you don't want to know them anyway. But if you just put out into the universe, you know what? I'm likable. I'm likable. And I used to even think to myself at that time, like, I'm a paying customer. I have every right to be here. But I still didn't feel like I deserved to be there. Like, this was like a really low point for me, with the way that I felt about myself, because I'd been treated so badly, but I allowed myself, like, I can't blame other people. I allowed myself to be treated like that. So just try to shift the way you think about the situation. And sometimes just doing simple things like spending more time with people that you know care about you, and spending more time with people that you know are going to bring out the good side in you. Because if you keep focusing on the negative, you're going to keep seeing more of that negative. just how that's just the way energy works. I know it's that's shitty when you feel like that, and I felt that way before too. And I've also felt like unrespected, or people don't take me seriously, or I'm invisible. Does anybody know that I'm here? So anyway, Mima, will they eventually break up? I would never say that anybody's going to stay together forever, but the idea here is I don't tell anybody that they're going to stay together forever. So no, I don't think they'll stay together forever. But the idea is to let go of like, um, let your life move forward having nothing to do with anybody else. Because the energy of waiting around for somebody else to break up, even if they break up, what's to say that you guys are going to get back together? That might not happen anyway. So I would keep your options open for other things and not be focused on the ex. Everybody, like, it's like people get really hung up on the ex. I don't know why. And I've been in that situation too. Um, I've been in several situations where I've been back and forth. And I don't know. I think it's because there's nobody else coming in that's ready, willing, and able at that fast enough. And that's why. I wouldn't sit around waiting. That's the best thing I can say. I would not sit around waiting. Tara, when will the true financial situation of the Pisces be known to my family? Could be before the end of or by the end of the autumn, 3 months from now. Mustafa, I don't see it yet, so let me do Brianna, general for next week. General for next week. Growth, transformation, and a wish come in next week. Walking away from something that no longer serves you moves your life forward, but it's slow and steady wins the race. Have an Aries coming in. You have balance coming back to your life. No longer holding yourself back also brings in enhanced intuition. But listen to your intuition. Your intuition is going to be pretty accurate moving forward. Sepia. Will I hear from Rommel? Okay, we'll hear from Rommel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You should hear from him soon, maybe before the end of the day. When should we see each other? I think you could see each other today. Let's see. When should we see each other? Within the next 6 days. You should see each other sometime this week, definitely, if not today. The energy comes up pretty strong today. Brianna, general love. General love. Walking away from something that no longer serves you. Feeling like you've been stuck in the mud and like things aren't going anywhere may make you a little bit angry, and you may even have an argument with someone. But that all moves into the past. You start to feel a little bit more prepared. You have new energy coming in. So life changes for the better quickly. Aries, I think, is a new person. You also have around you an Aquarius, a Scorpio, and a Libra. Maybe even a Pisces and a Gemini, and you have a soulmate relationship on the horizon, if you're not with anyone right now. Sepia, general for me and Rommel. You got divine timing and good karma around this situation. You're heading towards all 10 cups being full. You also have the 9 of Pentacles, which means you got money coming in. No longer holding yourself back. Things should start to grow and transform between you and him. Things should start to look a little bit better over the next couple of weeks. Sepia general for next week. General for next week. First thing that comes up on you for next week is a wish. Put it out into the universe. And you should be either getting respect or feeling like this could be at work, or it could be just in personal relationships where people are putting in effort. It's not just you doing all the work. Could be an air sign around you next week that's pretty significant. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Being at the right place at the right time could bring in a Libra. Heading towards all 10 cups being full. You may be spending time with a Cancer next week, but you also have a Capricorn around you too. You might be seeing next week could be a busy week. Sepia, love. Love life changes for the better quickly. No longer feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in. Something to celebrate around a Cancer. It also looks like being at the right place at the right time might bring in another water sign. And you're going to have choices. You might be feeling undecided when it comes to love. Sagittarius is here. Sagittarius comes in pretty strong, wants to move forward. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Please be careful if you don't want children. A Leo comes in with the love cup full. You might feel like a little overwhelmed by the options, but you're also feeling like finally I've made it to the top of the mountain. I have possibilities here. I don't have to feel bad about anything because the choices are mine. So that's positive. Mustafa. I'm investing in a new fashion look, cologne, men's cosmetics solely for myself and to boost my confidence. Once I go shopping and get these items, how will my romance life look? Looks good. I mean, you already look good, but happiness come out. No longer feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in, but you have options. Cause for celebration comes in. Comes the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also might have a Cancer coming in and being at the right place at the right time. It's my dad's trying to FaceTime me. He wants to see the baby and she's sleeping, so he don't want to see me. Mustafa. Love reading for the next 4 weeks. Next 4 weeks, somebody from your past could return. A Leo could come in. A Taurus could come in. And you could make some new connections. Love life changes for the better over the next 4 weeks. General for this upcoming week for Mustafa. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You may be feeling a little undecided about something, but you are earning respect around people at school. You may be getting some nice respect from your professors or whoever it is that's around in school. Feeling like the world is at your feet, and you may be taking some time for yourself, rest and relaxation. Not a bad thing. This week looks like it's pretty good. Ronnie, energy for the week. What's my energy like for the week? Transforming and creative. You got transformative and creative energy around you this week. Nice. I think your energy may be a little bit higher than it's been. Like you may be feeling a little more like you have more energy this week than you have in the past couple of weeks. Uriali. General love for this upcoming week. Things change better quickly. Could be meeting a new person. You could have a new fresh energy coming in that's a Capricorn. Celebration around it, and listen to your intuition. Leaving somebody who's hurt you in the past brings in new energy. You may even have an Aries coming in. Tarot, by the end of autumn, meaning by the end of December. Yeah, it will be like December 21st. That's when autumn ends. So you should know by then. Brianna, why hasn't the Libra contacted me? Will he? He will contact you. He may be really busy lately, or he may be catching up on stuff that he has to take care of. He's going to reach out to you. I'm not concerned with it. He just maybe hasn't gotten to it yet, or hasn't had the time to talk. Like, you ever have that happen where you're like, I'm not going to reach out now because I just can't talk? Like, that happens to me a lot. Like, I don't text somebody because I know if I text them, they're going to call me, and I'm like, I'm about to go out for a run, so I'm going to put it off. And then, you know, sometimes they just don't get a chance to get to it. Deja, what is Spirit's advice for me in love? Okay, Spirit cards. Ten of Fire, too much work, accept help from others. Life is out of balance, stress-related health concerns. The Six of Earth, gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, or paying off debts. The Chariot, Archangel Metatron, an important achievement, self-discipline and willpower will bring in public recognition. So being self-disciplined and having willpower, I think that's going to attract to you new partners. New partners, new people will be called in. We tend, you know what they say, that we call in the people that are similar to us energy-wise. So if you're a little bit more self-disciplined and you have a little bit more structure, like, that's what you're going to call in. It looks like there's a shift in the type of person that you're attracted to comes in. Very interesting. Leslie, what does my cousin Natalie think of me? Okay, what does Natalie think of me? She may think sometimes you're a little argumentative. That comes up, but it's, you know, a little bit. It's not a big deal. Thinks that you're well balanced. Thinks that you're nurturing, kind, attractive, evolving and growing. You don't hold yourself back. You know how to get what you want. Thinks that you're stable, sincere, honest, humble, and attractive. Mustafa. I strongly prefer girls who are Afghan like me. If not, then something similar. Will any beautiful Afghan girls crush on me, or will I have to meet any new Afghan girls who I'll find attractive? Okay. You should. If you don't meet ones that are exactly Afghan, you may meet them that other girls that have a similar type of look. Yeah, there's plenty of options coming in around you. Deja, what do most people think about me when they meet me? Well, you can't really answer a question like that because everybody thinks something different. So, I mean, this would be very general. Like, you just, everybody sees something different. So it's very hard to answer what most people think. Overall, most people would say that she's nice and pleasant, maybe even easygoing, and they would think that they have a lot of respect for you or that you're respectful. But, you know, it's very hard to answer a question like that. You know, it's like asking a room of 20 people, what's your favorite color? Well, a lot of people are going to say blue, but some people are going to say red. My favorite color is green. You know, it's very hard to answer a question like that. Um, Mima, is there something unexpected happening this week? I don't think so. It looks like a pretty average week. Uriali, will the Libra contact me? Yeah, might take a little time. Brianna, you didn't say when the Libra will contact. I can't swear to timing, so I just got to say that. It could be sometime in the month of November. The spades would be sometime this autumn. The jack would be the month of November. But you know how I feel about timing. You can't swear to timing. Especially because so much can affect it. Mustafa. Reaction of the cafe girl. If I was dressed nice and said, I hope I don't come off as a creep. But I'm someone who admires your beauty. And you're the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. I wouldn't say the part about the creep. I would just give her the compliment and not say that. And then she would be impressed. She would be impressed. She would feel like a wish came true. She would feel like she was at the right place at the right time. She would be impressed. She would be taken by surprise, and it would make her day. But I wouldn't say the part about the creep. Brianna, what can I expect in the rest of October? Be careful that you're not holding yourself back. Don't hold yourself back in the month of October. You might be walking away from something that's not working for you. If you feel like you're not getting something, or if you feel like you're not getting anything out of a situation, you may decide to stop putting effort in, which I would suggest. It looks like things change for the better towards the end of the month. You might be spending some time with the Pisces at the end of the month. That you might have, they might just be a friend, but it looks like some good times. There's a lot of like humor and fun around this person. Somebody from your past could be returning. That may be an Aries. Or somebody who you've known from the past may be returning. And then towards the end of the month, you're not holding yourself back anymore. Then the restraints come off. Nobody ever believes a man who says that. I wouldn't believe a guy who said that. But they're young. Like when you're young, you know, when you get older, you're like, yeah, okay, try again. Deja, what can I expect for the month of November? Okay. Life changes for the better quickly, but you do have some anxiety around. Maybe overthinking things. Try not to overthink. Listen to your intuition. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan in the month of November that makes you feel some relief. Perseverance in school or work, whatever it is you do all day, takes you to the next level and pays off. Feeling by the end of November like finally things, the weight of the world is no longer sitting on your shoulders. And you got good karma coming in before the end of November. Mustafa, it's good to have options. It really is, because the energy of all these different people will bring in other people. And then each person becomes a little bit less important. The danger that a lot of people fall into is that they're interested in one person. And I always say it's like rock star syndrome. That person's up on a pedestal, and that is such dangerous energy, because it can lead, first of all, it builds somebody up to being something that they're not. And then it stifles the energy, like they only have eyes for this one person, and it's dangerous. It's you having these other women around you is definitely a good thing, so keep them coming. um where am I here? Kira, my mom Tamara wants a general reading. Okay. Life starts to improve quickly with the Eight of Wands and no longer feeling stuck in the mud. It could be because paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan or something financially happens that's like a huge breakthrough. Nine of Cups, you have a wish, put it out into the universe. Don't overthink and let go of anxiety. Things are about to improve. Moving forward, no longer waiting for your ship to come in. Perseverance takes you to the next level. No longer feeling burdened by the weight of the world. There could be a lot of relief coming in financially. I mean, financial relief usually makes people feel like they can exhale, and that's what's kind of coming up here. Being at the right place at the right time could bring in a Sagittarius if you're not dating anyone. If you are dating someone, current relationship would be moving forward nicely, but you might have to have patience with your partner. Feeling prepared for new love, if that's where you are. If not, you're prepared for your current relationship to move forward. Page of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles could be starting a side business or doing something on the side that brings in extra money with long-term loyal clients. Could be lucrative in the future. And it also looks like there may be a creative project. Who knows? Maybe that's the business, the side business. Something creative comes in with the Page of Page of Cups. Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles can be a practical business that's creative. Three of Pentacles would be a business relationship that's you get a lot of respect, or it's a long-term relationship. So that's good too. Moving forward, I think balance comes in and a soulmate relationship. If you're not with anyone, soulmate relationship starts. If you are, current relationship moves forward nicely, or it's pleasant. It's like easy. You know, it's not like, when is he going to call? It's like things are normal, which is saying a lot because most people don't have normal. But it looks like things are, it looks like the energy over the next couple of months is, and October is a little bit tough planetarily, but once we get past that, the planets are starting to do some better things. And I think that it's going to help a lot of us just in general, like the energy around us is going to start to shift. Kira, general for next week. General for next week. You got some cause for celebration around a wish next week. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful if you do not want children when that card shows up. And the love cup is full next week. Could be spending time here with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and you're about to embark on a personal growth and transformation. Things next week for you should pick up too. Like the energy should shift around you for the better as well. Mustafa. Can I still buy all the fashion items that I want to buy and still receive more income and have enough money to save at least $1,000 in the next 4 weeks. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. You've got good money energy coming in around you. Master Manifestor, love energy is coming my way. Love energy is coming my way. You've got a fire sign comes in that makes you feel like you got the world at your feet. That puts in a whole lot of effort. Six of Pentacles is excellent. It's like two people both putting in equal effort into the relationship. You have a wish around your love life, so put that out into the universe. A cause for celebration comes in around your love life. Things change for the better quickly. No longer feeling stuck in the mud, and it is a soulmate relationship. I think it's going to be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Kira, general around Leroy and I. Zara, you could close them. Yeah, you could close them. I'm going to come back on tonight when I get home. You've got divine timing guiding this situation right now, and things could change for the better quickly. If you haven't seen or spoken to him, you may hear from him out of the blue. And there is strength around the situation, but you have the Two of Swords, which means it's going to be your choice as to how things move forward. Mustafa, has the girl from the bus been thinking of me lately? Yeah. She's curious about you. Yeah. Mima, how often does Gemini think of me? I can't tell you how often somebody thinks about you. I don't know. There's no way to calculate that. Like 102 times a day, twice a day, 6 times a day. I don't know. I can only tell you if they think about you. Yeah, this person does think about you. Mustafa, reaction of the girl that I met in the cafe. If I walked up to her gently and said, "You're so beautiful," smiled very high, and then walked away. She would be Three of Pentacles. She would be hoping that this would be a long-term relationship where she hears that frequently. She wouldn't hold herself back. If you gave her some kind of a compliment like that, it would stick with her, and she would be open to talking to you the next time she saw you. It would be the beginning of starting a conversation or being an acquaintance with her. I think it would help the situation. It wouldn't hurt the situation to give her some kind of a compliment. I think it would be a way to open up the door a little bit, and she would be receptive to it. Summer, Cancer 69. I don't see the question yet. She's so beautiful. Oh my God. Summer. What are Brian's intentions with me, Evelyn? Okay, let's see. What are Brian's intentions? He may be a little bit undecided as far as he doesn't know what to do or how to go about things, but divine timing is going to step in and take care of it. You might have to have a little bit of patience with him. You may feel like you're waiting for your ship to come in, but things should move forward kind of organically with this guy. He's got a little adventure. He's got a little passion coming in. Divine timing is really stepping up to the plate here, and things should move forward with the two of you pretty quickly. So I think it's just going to happen on its own. Like, he may not have anything in his head, but things just kind of, one thing leads to another, and it happens kind of organically between the two of you. Okay, while I wait for the moderators, let me answer some people I haven't gotten to. I've got, Nina B., general for the week. You might hear from somebody you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. You may be feeling like, finally I can exhale. I got some money coming in. You may be working hard at school or work, whatever it is that you do all day, or you may be deciding to go back to school or learning some sort of area of study. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan this week is possible. Mary, what does the Capricorn expect from me and want me to do with him in our connection? I don't think he's expecting much right now. It looks like he may be involved with somebody else, and that's where his energy is right now. He's showing either he's not putting in a lot of effort with you right now, or you're not getting a lot out of this situation. I think that just leaving things be the way they are right now is best. Mel, reading for this week. Reading for this week. Okay. You may feel like finally the fruits of your labor are starting to pay off in some sort of a practical business sense. This may be something that you're doing all on your own that has nothing to do with like a company that you work for. If you work for a company, I don't know what you do all day. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. No longer holding yourself back. You have a passionate air sign coming in this week, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Things change for the better quickly, and you could have a soulmate relationship enter. And things can move forward for you. Hangman's in reverse, not holding yourself back. Zara, love reading for the rest of October. Cause for celebration comes in the month of October. Growth and transformation happens. No longer feeling like you're waiting around for things to change. Things seem to have changed. Listen to your intuition. You have several people around you. Aries, water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, a Taurus, Sagittarius. Love cup is full. And you seem to be getting a lot of respect this month. You're not the only person putting effort in. It looks like you're starting to have, people are starting to, whoever it is that you're talking to is, reaching out to you. You're not the one that's running after anyone. It's very mutual this month, but you have a lot of options coming in. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. All right, guys, I'm going to go. I have to run out. I'm going to be out today, but I'll be back on sometime tonight. And tomorrow is the 3-year anniversary of this channel. So I may post sales tonight for tomorrow if anybody's interested. All right, I will see you guys later. Thank you all very much. Have a nice afternoon. Bye-bye.